Hey fellow Aquas, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your February general reading here. But before I get started, of course I must say a very happy birthday to you guys. A very and most blessed happy birthday season to y'all within the age of Aquarius. Yes, amazing, very special. And which leads me to the meditation. I don't even know. Okay, I hope you guys are ready for this. So I was taken to, well, first thing I saw was a veil, okay? Like a cloth, right? A veil. That was, wait for it, and I know it's a bit on the nose, but here we are. Made of stars. A veil made of stars. And then I saw the veil sort of lifting up and becoming one with the night sky. Okay, now wait for this. I saw the Aquarian collective standing underneath the night sky, aka the veil, right? And then I heard the song. Okay, the place that Aquarius was standing on was a stage that began to rise. And as it started to rise, the song A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay started playing. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm hearing like, you know, it's like Aquarius is quite literally like rising on a circular platform, right? Up into this like sky of stars while Sky of Stars is playing, right? And then I saw it become a stage. And like in the audience were so many people. And I saw the Aquarian collective while this song is playing, right? I mean, it's a bit corn, but let's just like eat the whole cob, right? It's our birthday season. All these people started cheering and applauding. And I saw the Aquarian collective as a collection of stars, right? Shining so brightly that the light had far reaches in a lot of different directions. Some that were obvious and some that were less than obvious. And then I heard the true power of the Aquarian collective, right, is that it is a point of light amidst the darkness. And it kind of took me to a visual of the fact that stars, right, the reason that they shine at all is because they're against a backdrop of darkness. So it's interesting, given that we are in the age of Aquarius, in Aquarius season, coming out of 2020 into 2021, right, into this age, being the stars that we are, and being a point of what? Illumination in the darkness. So it's very interesting, but I feel like it's a lot deeper than that as well, because as a point of illumination, I'm hearing the word answers. Answers to questions, solution-based thinking, propositions, asking the right questions at the right time. This came up in the collective reading I did as well. But also thinking inventively, thinking in a different way, right? If the world was of a certain kind of seeming order, really it was chaos, but seeming order, right? And Aquarians thrive within circumstances and stimuli that allow for left thinking, roundabout thinking, different solutions to things, doing things backwards instead of forwards, starting at the end of the alphabet and then going forward just to see what happens, right? It's that inventor spirit, right? Aquarians have an inventor spirit, right? So if everything was seemingly in order before, then all of that got dismantled and we are stepping into a refurbished reality. We're working with not just a blank slate, but trying to work from what there was before and remantling and seeing what stays, what goes. What should we really throw out and what can we keep that maybe reuse in a refurbished context? And I feel like you as the Aquarian collective are going to have quite a big part to play in that. And I feel like it's going to be very specific to who you are, but one thing I can say for sure is that no matter how it comes into being, there's going to be a lot of attention on you, a lot of people going to you for your advice, your thoughts. You might even notice people looking at you more, like when you're walking your dog down the street or whatever have you. It's a sort of energy that is emanating from you during this time because it's almost a reaction to the energy that's been. And so it's almost as if you are an embodiment of something that is not just a point of illumination, it is beautiful and is the star and all of these things, but you as an energy source represent another way of doing things, right? And that's what 2021 is all about, right? It's refurbishment. What's another way? What's a better way of doing things, right? Really beautiful, right? So we have the Cobra here, which I'm really, really loving. So let's talk this through. So first of all, the Cobra represents a kind of hanged man energy for me, right? And here's why I'm really obsessed with this. The hanged man is all about flipping your perspective and looking at things a different way. And what was I just talking about? That's the Aquarian's zhuzh, right? They're able to see not just both sides of a situation, but like also 27 degrees to the northeast specter and then 39 degrees to the southwestern sphere of planet Ziron or whatever have you. It's like they can see a bunch of different possibilities and aspects and potentials, right? It's like Aquarians have this one extra eye. It's like their third eye is always popping. You know what I mean? And so I love that this is coming up as the hanged man here. Because if how things were before is not working, has not been working, it got dismantled, everything's kind of like, well, where do we go from here? Then Aquarian Collective during the age of Aquarius is going, how about this? How about if we tried this? What if we went about this way? And you are a representative of that. Now, for some of you guys who have platforms, social media platforms, you're in work that is of service to other people, or you do energy work, spiritual work, or you're whatever, you have a platform of whatever kind, if you're in the public eye, right? That could translate to your ideas being received in a more profound and more appreciated way. It's like you are being understood, appreciated, and valued in a whole new way, which is to say you're being seen for who you are. Which is beautiful, darling. You know, Aquarians a lot of the time have trouble feeling understood or truly seen. And that's why I say sometimes it really takes an Aquarian to really know an Aquarian, right? But this is beautiful because also what Cobra energy represents is that of the teacher and the path maker, right? This is that teaching energy, right? Of setting the example and going, okay, this is the way forward. This is a option. This is a possible solution, right? Oh, I'm so obsessed. Okay. Cobra better do. Okay. What's going on? Yes! Oh, God, yes. Ace of Swords. Stop it right now, but don't you dare. Ace of Swords. I live because this is what we're talking about. Okay? Ace of Swords is big revelation, big communication, big clarity, and huge epiphanies. Hi and hello. You know, what I really love about this as well, because this can be writing, this can be speaking, this can be making posts, this can be, you know, anything that involves the realm of communication, thought, ideas, movement, anything in that realm, right? And this is the kind of communication or realization or input that changes things and is truth-based, right? Now, why I'm obsessed with this is how it's depicted here with this panda here. This panda is mad chillin'. Pandas represent a sort of inner movement and stillness where they understand that the best way that the answers lie in the stillness. That is what pandas represent and what they know. While everybody else be running around, right? Looking for the answers, calling up, you know, whoever, trying to, what is this? What do you think about this? They understand that all they need to do to find the answers, the way forward, illumination, is to sit, to have several seats, be still, and have a snack. That's what it is. Knick-knack, paddywhack, have yourself a snack. I mean, for real, the answers lie in the stillness, and that's exactly, I love that this is coming up in this way, right? It's really beautiful. Oh my God. I'm telling you, there's this energy of your perspective being highly valued, your opinion being sought after. It's really cool. It's almost like coming out of a time where it's like, what am I, like speaking a alien language here? And people are like, I don't know, is you? Because you make no sense. And now it's like, oh my God, wait, tell me more. And it's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, Aquarius, right? It's like the way that you inherently think that in the past has been difficult for people to understand or relate to is now the flavor of the month, and I'm obsessed. But I feel like it's more of a flavor of the season, but it really feels like that, and it's really beautiful. And it's not to say flavor as in it's going to be passing. I mean flavor as in you're what it is. And that's beautiful. So within that, there's an inherent responsibility as an Aquarian to go, what do I have to say? How do I see things that could be of use to others right now, or that feels true to me? How can I speak out about it? What art can I make about it? Who can I talk to that share these ideas with? What can I write? What can I post? What can I do? What can I embody? If none of that resonates, what is this that I can embody and be the truest form of myself that I can be, so that by example, I have that illumination effect on others, right? Knight of Pentacles. So, sensing a theme here. So, Knight of Pentacles. So, you see how both of these are about a slower paced inner movement and stillness? Kind of obsessed with this. Also because the Hanged Man and the Cobra, right? Let's talk about this again, very briefly. Another reason why the Cobra is so amazing and such a particular energy is because the Cobra does not always distribute, or should I say distribute? I don't know. The Cobra does not always inject its venom whenever it bites. It chooses. Sometimes it'll bite, you know, someone or something that is of danger, right, to it, or threatening to it, right? But it doesn't always give the venom. It has the discernment to know when the venom goes and when it stays. There's a responsibility and a power within that, right? This is a very powerful energy to come through for Aquarius for February, right? There's also a connection to Isis here, Egyptian past life. Why did the ancient pharaohs of Egypt take on the cobra upon their diadem as a source of power? Why was it, you know, marked within their tombs when they were buried? Why was the cobra so sacred to the Egyptians, right? Why is that? Because there's a protective aspect here, there's a divine aspect here, there's an aspect of wisdom here. And so we can also translate this to say, if this is an energy within which you have an opportunity to be seen and heard in a way where it actually is in accordance with what you mean, not having to over-explain, but really feeling seen and heard in a new way, right? Whether that's on a small scale or a large scale. This could translate to, you know, you and your, you know, parents understanding each other more clearly for the first time in a while, or whatever this, or larger if you have a platform with people really being drawn to you and what you do and what you have to say in a newfound way, right? However this translates, this is you knowing like when to give that venom, but for you I feel like it's not like actually venom, but maybe, but and when to withhold it. This is having discernment about when and how and in what way. So then we go back to the Knight of Pentacles here, which is about slow and steady movement, right? This gopher's like, I'm gonna move when it feels right to move, but I'm in no rush, right? Because I understand that I'm still gonna get to where I'm going all in good time. And when I get there, I'm gonna be there a while. So if I'm gonna be there a while, what on earth is the rush? I feel like this is rather part of the point of the message here as well, because we have both of these energies which are about being in the time that you're in, not being in any particular hurry, right? But understanding, again, going back to the panda, that the answers lie in the stillness, right? And I'm also getting a feeling with this as well that it takes a very secure person who has faith, right? To be still and trust that what is theirs will come to them and will not pass them by as well. And I feel like there's a feeling of this as well too, because Cobra Hanged Man energy is also knowing that saying no to things that don't feel right for you allows for the things that are right for you to come on the, you know, back of you saying no. I say no out of love, right? I say no out of love. I don't say yes out of fear. See what I'm saying? If you say yes to things you know are not right for you out of fear because you're afraid that something better won't come along, it's a really good example of that. The Cobra energy also speaks of holding out for what is exactly, you know, I'm seeing on Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Like, which is the exact right? That's kind of a terrible story because she kind of breaks and enters, and I don't love the treatment of the bears, the depiction of the bears in that story, but anyway, what is the perfect fit? What is just right for you? right? Can you, maybe that's part of the message here. Can you embody that patience and faith to know, like, I'm going to hold out and wait for what exactly is mine and make choices out of love and faith as opposed to fear and end up somewhere that isn't exactly for me, right? Ten of Pentacles, happy home, happy family, financial abundance, and long-term dividends, darlings. You know what I'm really obsessed with this too is that rabbits here. I really like how this is shown here because rabbits, like everything, I was just talking to a client about this earlier today in a reading. So rabbits have a light and a dark side, right? On a dark side, they represent fear and self-fulfilling prophecies because they're very vocal when they're afraid. And so that they're so vocal about one day they're going to be eaten that they alert the eagle in the sky as to their exact location and they get eaten. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? But on the light side, right? Rabbits are about fertility, abundance, seamless and ease-filled manifestation. And so I love that we're looking at the light side of this rabbit lifestyle with the Ten of Pentacles, which is you being set up for the long term, financially and emotionally. That's why I always say that the Ten of Pentacles is the whole kit and caboodle. This is like, you know, having the emotional relationships and familial structure that works for you and that you desire, right? But also being able to pay the rent and pay for your kids' schooling and the next generation is set up for as well. You know what I mean? Which never hurts. But I'm getting a very specific message around this as well because I'm really drawn to the full moon here. You know, it's a very particular vibe and a very particular feeling of safety and security when you feel so secure in the unit that you're in, whether this is partnership or friendship or familyship or whatever this is. When you feel so truly at home wherever you are, that you can go forth and embrace the unknown in a way that you just feel like it doesn't matter what happens because I know whatever does happen, that it's going to be okay because I feel so grounded where I am. That is everything. That is everything, right? And this is where making choices out of love and fear can lead you, set up for the long term, right? Feeling like your foundation is so strong, right? That storms may come and go because that's life, right? Storms may come and go, but your foundation is never really going to be rocked, right? Because it's strong. Strong enough to weather storms, right? Oh, God, I love it. Okay, Ace of Swords. Oh my God, I can't, but I will. Four of Pentacles. Is this another still energy that I'm completely obsessed with? You know, I'm seeing a sort of suspended animation as well that feels really beneficial. Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles, traditionally speaking, is about no movement one way or the other. Right? It's about I am where I am. I'm not going to move forward because I don't want to lose what I've gained, but I'm also not going to move backward because I ain't a fool. You know what I mean? I don't want to regress, but I don't feel like it's a time to progress, right? Do you see these mirrored energies of living their best chilled existence? This queen is brushing her hair with nary a care in the world. That's what this energy is. What did I say? That the answers lie in the stillness? Stop. It's really beautiful. But what I'm really drawn to here in particular too is the waterfall in the background, which represents intuitive insights and emotion, right? But here's what I'm really drawn to. We are the water bearers, no? We are the water bearers. So we are air signs that have a lot of access, easy access to water. So what does that mean? We have access to intuition in a way that it doesn't consume us, which makes us the seers of the tarot. We are the seers of, or not of the tarot. Well, okay, fine. Because I do equate High Priestess with Aquarian energy, but that's a whole other video. We are the seers of the zodiac. We are. Like Pisceans are super, super intuitive as well, but they're the feelers of the zodiac, right? Aquarians are the seers of the zodiac because they have access to intuitive insights, right? They can see for just a little bit further ahead than other people, right? So they have access to it, but they're not overwhelmed by it to the point where they're feeling things so deeply that things gotta get muddied, right? Get a bit muddied or overwhelmed. See how she's sitting, she's a mermaid, hello, but she's sitting on top of the water. So it's like during this month of February, you have access to the insight, access to the emotion, access to the intuition, but you're able to incorporate it all, right, from a place of stillness and filtration, which is really, really beneficial, right? Because it's from this place of stillness. What is it? The answers lie in the stillness, right? And the message and the clarity and the way forward, right? And the opportunity. I'm really obsessed that this is really about, because look at this cobra coiled, not quite yet striking, right? Waiting for it. This is a time where there's going to be a lot of opportunity coming your way, a lot of potential, and all you need to do is receive these offers, receive this attention without doing a whole lot around it. It's just you're being in a place of going, I'm gonna wait for my right fit. I'm gonna wait for the right opportunity. And because I know the answers lie in stillness, I'm gonna know it as soon as it crosses my path. I can't with this, I can't with this, I can't with this. 7 of Pentacles, waiting, patience, and timing. Hello. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's just saying the same thing at this point, but in slightly different ways. So 7 of Pentacles, see how she's pregnant? And looking and going, oh, when's the baby gonna get here? This is the exact same thing. How patience is rewarded, right? Not impatience, but how patience is rewarded, right? And how this Knight of Pentacles is going, I don't feel the need to do the most or rush or make anything happen. I'm ready when the right opportunity, partnership, inspiration, idea comes along, right? I'm ready. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Feels very much like this reading as well. I stay ready so I don't got to get ready, right? Like RuPaul says. It's really beautiful, actually. You know how they say when a woman's pregnant that she's expecting? I feel like there's something in that, like happy expectation, because then we have the baby rabbits over here in the family. Happy expectations, pregnant with possibility. Stop. A pregnant pause, because the panda's got a full tummy. I love it. 10 of Pentacles, let's do it. Yes. Look at the rainbow realness. So this is Page of Pentacles, and I'm here for this in every single way. First of all, the rainbow. I live for this. Hi, look at this. I'm just gonna give this a second. This is so beautiful. So the Page of Pentacles is so awesome because this is you knowing when something is a right fit and going, yes, I'm saying yes to this. I'm moving forward on this, right? This is so beautiful. Page of Pentacles speaks of, you know, a new line of work or a revitalization around a line of work, a new partnership, something that leads you, right? That is in alignment with your 10 of Pentacles fantasy, right? This is you going, oh my God, I can see it now. This is gonna lead me here. Whatever this is for you, okay? Listen, this doesn't have to be a nuclear family setup. This could be you living in your best and highest artist commune where, you know, you all live together in a socialist barn and you eat fruit and grow your own vegetables. And you're like, oh my God, this is the way to that. Whatever this is for you, it doesn't matter what this is for you, but you know what your 10 of Pentacles looks like. You know it, you know it, you know it. So that when the path forward to that or an opportunity around that arises, right? Like, yes, this is it. This is it. And it's not going to take much thought, right? You're just going to know because the answers come in the stillness. You waited for the right fit, the right match, the right moment with the Cobra. You're like, yes. Because it makes sense. If you're on the receiving end of opportunities and interest and focus and all of this stuff, the onus is going to be on you to go, thank you, but no. Thanks for asking. right? And it's going to allow you more time and opportunity to respond yes to those opportunities, people's, places, things that are in alignment with your Ten of Pentacles, which is so cool. Yes. Okay. Let's get an oracle for my aquas. Oh, I'm so obsessed with this. It's so good. Oh my God. Stop. Fire. Ignition. Are you serious? So fire is a repeating theme here I'm seeing with the Cobra here, because this is fire energy as well. Fire. Ignition. How beautiful is this? So, oh my God, look at her living her best life. But do you see how she's manifesting from here? How this is literally like coming from her hands. She's her own pyro fire starter, right? So when I think about fire, I do think about transformation, right? But I also think about what? What comes to your mind with fire? Passion. Passion, purpose, life force. This says ignition. Ignition, activation. Remember when I saw that sky full of stars and like you being on the stage and Coldplay's playing and like all of these things, right? You being the point of focus. Do you see these stars here? Do you see those? Obsessed. Under illuminated skies. You know what? Oh, that is really weird. I mean, not in a bad way, but like fun. Okay. Do you see this mask? Do you see this mask that's literally hanging around her neck? I am telling you, Aquarians are going to know and hear about it first. It's like, yep, I see the way things are going. I feel the way that things are going. This is the time to speak up, speak out, say something. You know, this is what it is. You're using your voice. You're using your position. You're speaking up. You are in alignment. You're taking time out to be still and not feel the need to run after every, you know, stimuli or impetus or whoever, you know, reaches out or whatever calls your attention for a moment in time. No, you are practicing true faith and inner movement and stillness and just accruing that energy up, so that when the time is right, you can strike out and take it onward to your Ten of Pentacles. And I'm absolutely here for it. Fire, ignition, ignition. Aquarians, stop. I love this. You know, also, this is the number 8 too, which speaks of financial abundance as well. So there is a lot about financial home matters lining up with the material realm as well, which is really beautiful because it takes it into a matter of practicality, right? Because we can wish and hope and manifest all we want, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, okay, but how can we practicalize this? How can we make this, how can we put this into practical terms, right? So that I can really receive and be in a place where I feel like I'm lined up and cared for, right? Provided for, right? This is really beautiful. And I love that there's fairies on this card as well. More Aquarian energy there, for sure, right? Oh, Aquarians, I love this so much. So this is your February general reading. Hello. I so hope that this helps and resonated with you. I'm so excited for this Age of Aquarius and Aquarius season. Again, a very happy birthday to you guys. I'm sending you guys so much love. If this did resonate, please let me know in the comments below. You know, I love, 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 and live for reading your comments. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And as most of all, and as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.